And researchers with the University of Utah have been studying the effects of dust on Utah's snowpack. And they now know the single biggest contributor of dust along the Wasatch Front is the Great Salt Lake. ABC4's Northern Utah correspondent Cade Garner has the details.
Those researchers say that in 2022, dust caused Utah's snowpack to melt nearly a month earlier than it should have. And they say it's possible that we could have seen a similar situation this year if it hadn't been for all the cool, overcast days that we saw this spring, like we're seeing today. It's mid-June, and many mountain peaks are still speckled with snow. When dust collects on snow, it turns black and heats up. According to the study, 2022 saw more dust deposited on Utah's snowpack since monitoring began in 2009, with nearly a quarter of all dust coming from the dry lake bed at Great Salt Lake. This, researchers say, caused the snowpack to melt at least 17 days earlier than it would have otherwise. They say this can be bad for a few reasons. Snowmelt predictions don't account for dust, and they may overpredict how much water will make it to the reservoirs. It can also lead to flooding downstream if it melts all at once rather than spread out over weeks. Researchers, like Dr. Mackenzie Skiles, says it's time for the state to start monitoring dust pollution more closely.
The fact that the Great Salt Lake is a new dust source and is so close, that this is not a problem that's just going to go away on its own.
The researchers emphasize that even though we had an incredible winter with record-breaking snow totals, there was still a lot of dust that ended up on our snowpack. So we need to continue focusing our efforts on improving the health of the Great Salt Lake in order to improve the health of our future snowpack. Reporting from Weber County, Cade Garner, ABC4 News.